As the Torah says in the book of Deuteronomy, understand it today and reflect on it in your heart. Hashem is the God in the heavens above, and on the earth below there is no other. This is what we say in Aleinu L'Shabeach. To explain what the Chovot HaLevavot is trying to tell us here, is that there are things that we do not have the right to use our logic because the tradition is the only way to understand them. Which means God said so, therefore we do. And then there are things, like the ones we mentioned, that you can, and in fact, if you can, you must use your logic when you're delving into them, in addition to the tradition. So how do you know when to do that? How do you know that you grew up and you're old enough to do it? Because they told you when you were a kid, when you were new, when you get older, when you become more knowledgeable, then you'll understand. How do you know that you can understand? About 20 years ago, when my Yediyah Rav Ephraim was still in yeshiva, Bachur Yeshiva, during this time of the year, they would usually bring big rabbis to give the boys chizuk. And the Rav Dov Yafe came to the yeshiva. He was one of the most well-known mashgichim and extraordinary tzaddik, Yireh Shamayim, Talmid Chacham. And he came to speak to the Bachurim in the yeshiva. Of course, all of the Bachurim were excited to hear the words of this modern-day sage. And they were looking forward to hearing all of the complicated chidushim that he would give them, all of the extraordinary insights, what he found in the secret parts of the Torah, the hidden treasures that took decades upon decades to discover. But to their dismay, when the Mashgiach Rav Dov Yafe came, he didn't speak about any of what they expected. In fact, all he spoke about is that you know that Hashem runs the world. You must see Hashem in everything, because Hashem is there.